Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play LOTRO with me, Balthelion. So today we are back at Fourth Brond, having attempted to come to the aid of the Rohirrim Herald, who was brutally murdered, shall we say, while attempting to conduct a parley with the local Dunlanding tribes. So we've reported back to Arwen. We've also got a quest as well to go speak to Grimbold and tell him that his herald died. So what has Arwen got for us today?
Danger that we cannot hope to overcome.
A while ago I sent Answith, one of our scouts, to keep an eye on Brontrig. The last news we had received from him is that he had set up camp near a tower west of Brontrig. We have heard naught from him since. Will you travel south and west to the tower and find out if Answith is well? Lend aid to him if he is in need. So he should just be south along the road. Now we should be starting various bits of, I would say remote questing, because that makes it sound like it's the remote bestowed quests. But rather than getting our quests from the quest givers in the camp, we should get some from scouts over here. Eventually we should be going west over to the Isendale. And getting a couple of quests over in that direction as well. So head south and west. This is pretty much where we were looking for the sentries last episode, or was it the episode before that? I think it was last episode. So just around here. So this is where we were before. Brontrig is the camp to the south of us, where we've been up to the gates, but we haven't actually been inside it. But this scout should basically give us the lowdown on what these guys are up to and ask us to step inside. But he should be near this kind of almost like a lighthouse structure, really. Presumably it's like a little scouting tower, just so they can see from afar, because they don't use it as a windmill or anything like that. But he's just hiding over this side, so if we sneak around the back, try not to fall off. It is a fair way down. You're not going to fall to your complete death, however. There we go. Got a nice little river running past there. So speak to Answith.
The Dunlandings rally to the banner of the White Hand.
Your arrival could not have come at a better time, Pendulous. Several of the sentries from Brontrig had been closing in on my position before you drove them away. And he's going to have 3 quests for us.
The minions of Orthanc are growing stronger in these lands.
While I was scouting Brontrig, I noticed that many captives were dragged into the village and were put in cages. Unfortunately, there was not that I could do for them. Will you enter Brontrig and try to free the captives? This would be a terrible blow to the Dunlandings and a victory for Rohan. Brontrig lies just to the east of here. I don't think you need to tell me where it is. You literally sat outside the camp. It's like, Brontrig's this town that you're stood right next to. But whatever. Take that quest.
The minions of Orthanc are growing stronger in these lands.
Pendulous, I believe we have only a few days before the Dunlandings plan to attack Fourth Brond. They are starting to marshal their forces in readiness for the attack. Perhaps staging a strike of our own against Brontrig might slow them down, if not hinder their attack completely. Will you enter the village and sow mayhem there? Brontrig lies just to the east of here. I've already told you this, but just in case you've forgotten. While you were there, dispose of the jailers who are watching over the Dunlanding's prisoners.
We stride into a danger that we cannot hope to overcome.
So yeah, we're going to open 3 cages, kill 8 Dunlandings, and recover 3 strange weapons for this last quest. The Dunlandings have recently begun wielding weapons that are not of their own make, perhaps in response to the shortage of spears you have inflicted upon them. These terrible weapons have edges that are barbed and jagged and inflict terrible wounds upon their victims. Will you enter Brontrig and try to capture some of these weapons for me to examine? Brontrig lies just to the east of here! For the 3rd and final time. Right, so let's head into this town. We're probably not just going to be grouping up things and murdering them. I don't think we're going to get any looted items that we can activate. I might be wrong. And annoyingly, we're going to have some archers. Okay, so I'm going to have to deal with you because you're not going to pull towards all the melee mobs. There's a little horse wandering around in the pen over there. But a nice little example of like a little mobile mob just kind of running around its own business. Adding a bit of realism and lifelikeness to the game, while the chickens are just pottering around as well. So there's a cage door to the south. We should probably get that. There's a cage door to the left. Oh, that's an archer. That's annoying. Okay, we'll kill you two together then. And we shall head up the top. So, shing shing. There we go. Right. So banded coffer. That's a scholar node. Actually we can interact with that. We are a scholar. Not that I particularly need the scholar bats. As we can see, we have a Rohirrim man who's looking a bit grumpy and upset because he's imprisoned in a cage. He's also been quite brutally beaten. He looks very bruised. He's seen better days, shall we say. Let's let him out. Thank you for rescuing me. So we'll head eastward then. We know where one of the cages is. Let's see if we find one around here. There we go. I think there is more than 3 cages as well, so we don't have to worry too much. We don't have... we have some competition to open some of these. They should respawn as well pretty quickly, the actual cages. You might even be able to open the same cage 3 times if you were nearby. There we go, 2 cages. Let's go back over this way. So yeah, the guy's back in the cage, but we can't interact with the door, so maybe we can't open the same cage more than once. Yeah, there's another cage over here. There was one down near the door as well. So there's plenty enough. So interact that. If I can see the damn thing. There we go. We need to kill 3 more Dunlandings. I don't know why we're stuck in like permanent battle music right now, but we are. So one of you, and I'll bring you over to the archer. Why not? And we've got the strange weapons as well, just from murdering people and getting normal mob drops. So shing shing, kill these 3 guys. No, stop! Arrgh. Also, hang on, haven't we killed? Did we kill a jailer? A mighty blow defeated the Drakeloof jailer, and we haven't defeated any jailers. What is this? What is going on? Well, there's one over here. Let's try killing this one. I don't know if I've noticed before. They've actually got some sort of sacrificial altar over there. I've never noticed that. I'll have to have a closer look once we kill these 2. Okay, we got ganked by an ambusher as well, who was somewhere in stealth. I don't think I ever realised this was here before, unless it's something that was added after the fact. But they are clearly doing blood sacrifices. There's skeletons and an altar covered in blood. I'm not entirely sure why this skeleton's like propped up, sat on the edge there, but it is. Right, so we can find a couple more jailers then. So the captain won't count. You're a warrior. Tell you what, let's mount up. You're a jailer. There we go. Immediately dismount. Your kind is not welcome here at the boatyard. Oh, I'm trespassing in your camp, so I suppose that is true. These ones are counting, so maybe... I mean, I know the quest area goes all the way back to the watchtower, but I'm surprised. I'm sure I've killed at least 2 of them that didn't actually count towards my total. That's a warrior, not a jailer. So if we head west... and if we head to the southwest of the camp, it kind of like veers down towards the river. There we go, there's another jailer. And I think we're going to have a follow-up quest, because I seem to recall at some point we need to burn some huts or something. I think we come in and like burn the village to disrupt them. And probably kill the local captain dude as well, which is why I haven't actually killed him yet, because we might need him in a moment, and I don't want to wait for a respawn. I'm probably not going to sneak around the back of all these, so screw it, we'll just run straight past the warrior. He shall join us back at the NPC, I am sure. He's probably not going to reset over that distance. Right then, Answith.
I hope we will find aid in time.
Those who were captured fled northward towards Forthbrond. On behalf of my people, I thank you. So we can have a necklace, we can have some gloves, which are nothing too fancy, or a hood, which we've seen before. Strange accoutrements.
Our hope lies in strength, but the servants of the enemy are everywhere.
Do you see, Pendulous? These weapons are of a cruel design. The swords are serrated, and the spears barbed. Whoever made these delights in the maiming of their victims.
Dunlandings rally to the banner of the White Hand.
Thank you for coming to us in this time of great need. The work you have done may save the lives of many of our warriors here in Dunland and the people of Rohan. So we've got follow-up quests.
Evil stirs in the shadows,
And this is actually going to be a solo instance. It is time, Pendulous. We know that the Dunlendings at Brontrig intend to attack us here at Forthbrond. Instead, we will take the battle to their own doorstep. Your task will be to create a diversion while our forces position themselves to take the Dunlendings by surprise. Speak with me when you are ready to depart. So, if you're in a group, you need to ditch out and do this one solo. Shouldn't be too hard though. We will enter the village in the dead of night and create several distractions, which will allow our men to push along the southern road into Brontrig and take the Dunlendings by surprise.
The Rohirrim are attempting to take Brontrig, the Dunlanding village that overlooks the Gap of Rohan. If we are successful, we will control two vital outposts to defend against an imminent attack from Wolf's Cleft.
Group up these people, so we need to collect or destroy 5 supplies. So it's these crate boxes. Murder, murder, murder. Obviously the captains have more health as well, so just be aware of that. And they can apparently stun. Interesting. Murder you. We've got a crate here, we've got a crate behind us that I ran straight past at the beginning. Might as well get that one since it's completely undefended. From the ravine below, you hear the Rohirrim scouts moving up the path. So 2 boxes, this will be 3rd box. There should be more than 5 scattered around in here. We can see a couple over this way, so let's follow this way. There's one to the left. Oh, there's an ambusher there, but she hasn't seen me. I've seen her first. Okay, we'll kill you. There's one over on the left there as well. Call these 2 boys over here. So I'm stood next to the supplies, ready to take it out. I shall not die at your hands, elf. Wow. Let me prove you wrong, sir. Double kill. So that's supply number 4. Supply number 5. And then we're going to get a new objective. Burn some huts. Burn huts in Brontrig. There we go. So we're right next to one. I think there are only... Oh, it's not actually going to light anything on the map, but they will be glowing. And I think there are 3 specific huts we need to burn. So one is there, one's back over here, and I think the 3rd one is down. There it is. You can see it glowing in the background. So burn this. Burn the 3rd one, and then I think we have to kill a captain, and then we can call it a day. For the quest, that is, not for the episode. We've still got a while for that. Anyway, flee Brontrig, that's it. So now we just have to get all the way back to the entrance. So you hear a rallying call as the Rohirrim forces retreat from the road below. So if we just walk out the front gate, the moment we exit this, it will come out the instance entirely. So make sure you have everything done. There we go. Actually, won't you? We'll actually speak to him first. The day is lost, Pendulous. Apparently it's lost. I've done everything. Did you guys fail horribly? It is time to leave. So we are back at Forthbrond. We can now talk to Ardwin.
Our hope lies in strength, but the servants of the enemy are everywhere.
Pendulous, the routing of the Rohirrim forces at Brontrig is a grim reminder of the resourcefulness of our enemies. I fear this may shake the morale of our warriors. So although we were successful, the force that tried to backdoor them failed miserably. Bloody noobs. So we've got like a lore mastery kind of robe, which is quite nice. I think we probably have seen this one before. Let's just dye this, say, red for example. You can see the details a little bit better on the, probably on the sides there. Heavy riding cloak, it's just a dragon one. I don't think the boots will be anything fancy, although I've now covered it in a robe and I've done it again. It's that one. So yeah, some boots with some shin guards. So finish that. You've got another follow-up.
Evil stirs in the shadows, and the horse lords have need of aid.
With our defeat at Brontrig, we must refocus our efforts in the Isendale. The army at Wolf's Cleft is growing stronger with every passing day, and we must now turn our attention to weakening that force. So basically, we can't take out a small village of Dunlendings, so we're going to turn our attention to the mustering war camp, which is like 10 times bigger. I see your logic, sir. You would make a sound military commander. Garin, another of my scouts, has encamped near Wolf's Cleft to observe their muster and report on their movements. You should join him there and lend him what aid you may. Journey due west into the valleys until you reach the cliff face north of Kuvnerf, another village of the Dunlendings. So we accept this quest, and that is the only quest we can pick up so far. And now we're heading to the northwest over here. So Wolf's Cleft is to the west. He's not actually looking at that particular valley. He's looking at the valley that goes up towards Barnavan. But he's to the northwest of this other Dunlending village. So I think we're going to cut away, and I'll meet you guys once I reach the scout. Okay, so we are back then, and we're now in the northwest part of the Isendale area. We can speak to Garin here, who is not hiding very well. He should hide in a bush like his League of Legends namesake. Otherwise the Dunlending warrior over there should see him.
Our hope lies in strength, but the servants of the enemy are everywhere.
Hail, Pendulous. I was told to expect you. You are highly regarded by many of our captains here in Dunland, and I am honoured to make your acquaintance. There have been massive movements of Dunlending forces to and from Wolf's Cleft, and we have much work ahead of us. So he's going to give us 2 quests.
Evil stirs in the shadows, and the horse lords have need of aid.
The Dunlendings mustering in Wolf's Cleft have posted banners which guide the warriors coming from other parts of Dunland to their camps, and mark the marching route for forces departing Wolf's Cleft. Perhaps if we remove the banners, it will slow their muster and lend our forces time to prepare. The banners can be found along the mountain passes to the south of here. So we'll take that. So they're literally going to be kind of like between these 2 western passageways. So there's like a couple on this middle passageway, a couple on the southern passageway, and a couple will be scattered around actually inside the red area. But don't be surprised if there's ones outside the red area on the western side. And then patrol ends.
Evil stirs in the shadows, and the horse lords have need of aid.
Pendulous, it has become more and more difficult to get a clear view of Wolf's Cleft, for the Dunlendings have increased their patrols in this area. If we are to learn the current state of their muster in Wolf's Cleft, we must engage these patrols and clear a way. Travel south along the western edge of the mountains, between the Isendale and Wolf's Cleft. The Dunlending patrols can be found in the valleys and mountain passes. When you have cleared a path, return to me. So, kill 5 patrols. I think there are just basically 5 NPCs we need to kill. So there we go. This is the banners we're looking for. Something is nearby in stealth. It's behind me. It hasn't seen me yet though, so let's just carry on running. So there we go. There's another one here. So yeah, these are kind of outside the zone. Don't be afraid to look outside the zone if you need a couple of these. That one's going to see me. Yeah. She missed. Oh no, she hit me, but it didn't interrupt. I'll take it. There we go. Shing shing. There we go. Should be able to sneak past that one. I think she's sufficiently far away. But the Dunlending warrior that's just snuck around from the left while I was looking in the other direction has now been aggroed. So let's kill you, sir. Okay, so this is banner number 3. So they were free by the northern route. We're going to head south into this little valley bit down here where we should start finding a couple of the patrolling mobs that we should need to kill. There we go. Dunland, Dragloof patrols. Dragloof being the dragon clan. Hello, mysterious note. We need to pick this up. While searching among the remnants of a burned out Dunlending hut, you discover a strange sigil. The runes scrawled across it are crude and almost violently hewn. You should bring this sigil to Garin. So there we go, bonus quest. Your kind is not welcome here, Devodiat. It never is. So, shing you 2 boys. There we go, defeated 2 patrols. They do like wandering around in pairs. So there's 2 that are static by the heart, there's 2 here patrolling. There's 2 in the distance. Those guys will both be patrols as well. Which is kind of interesting because you need 5, but you're probably going to have to kill 6 at the least. Okay, murder you. That archer's going to carry on walking. No, she's not. She's going to stop. Fantastic. So I should be able to get this uncontested. That's the 4th banner. Sneak around. So we're going to need these 2 boys in the distance, I think, unless we see something else up here. Doesn't seem to be any other items on the floor we can pick up either, which is good. Oh, there we go. There's a patrol on his own. We shall gank him. So this is the passageway up into Wolf's Cleft. You can walk all the way up to the door, but you can't actually get in because it is barricaded. I think his patrol partner's down the road, that's why. But I mean, there's loads of them. There's 2 to the left here. Whoops. Why's my camera suddenly gone weird? There's 2 over in the background. There's this boy, and I assume that's his patrol partner over there. There's plenty around. You shouldn't have any worries about sharing with anyone else that's questing the same area as you. So let's go hand these in at Garen, and then it's probably about time to call it a day. So let's see if we can zigzag back and forth through these mobs. But yeah, Garen's going to give us some quests to actually deal with kind of the Dunlendings in this village over here, just to try and stop them mustering and so on and so forth.
I hope we will find aid in time.
This sigil is strange indeed, Pendulous. I shall have it sent to Forthbron to see what they can make of it.
I hope we will find aid in time.
Good, Pendulous, good. This means we can resume our vigil and perhaps bring reinforcements to the passes.
Time is short, and so is hope.
While this action will only buy us a few moments of extra time, those few moments may be just enough for our forces to prepare. So what do we got? We've got some shoulder pads. So some not too bad looking heavy armour ones. Probably would look quite nice on a dwarf with like some nice beefy shoulders. What's the dyeing on that like? Yeah, these actually look quite nice dyed, to be fair. See, the bits stay gold. Little emblems there. But everything else dyes nicely. You can probably make some good cosmetics out of those. Dyeing them various colours. Yeah, I quite like them actually. I might add those to my wardrobe. Boots are pretty standard affair, so let's just take those. And then the last quest was Grimbold at the Eisen, which I should probably remove from my tracker since we're not going to the Fords of Eisen again at the moment. But yeah, that's probably enough for now then, so we will stop here, and next episode we will see what Garen has for us next time. So until then, see you guys later.